What do you reckon this time?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, but I feel a little bit of deja vu.
You be
What is it?
I'll be Deja.
Deja. So, hello everyone. Thanks for joining us. I think we have sound now.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Aren't you?
Welcome.
Aren't you?
Episode 193. I just get a bit emotional. I take it. It's Friday afternoon. I've been building up to this day all week.
Have you now?
Yeah. We are on. Sorry about that, guys. We just had to do a quick computer restart because BJ's computer seems to have the cat virus. Doesn't it?
Wouldn't be the first time it's had the cat virus.
I know. Every time he opens it, there's funny cats on the screen, isn't it?
Sometimes it's not that funny.
Cat algorithms.
They're
Cafe
just
cats. Cats on trains.
That's right.
On model trains. It's your favorite.
Love it. They take them.
Welcome, everybody. Who have we got in the studio?
We got
Let
plenty
us
of people.
know.
We've got so many comments,
Because they're all pumped.
aren't they?
They're all pumped
Aren't
for
they?
a big weekend of us. The biggest weekend
We've
of our
been
season.
fashionably late to this live, haven't we?
Have we? I don't know about fashionable. I'm not fashionable with anything.
Hello, Craig. Craig Jones is with us.
Welcome.
Dave White.
Welcome
Retro
back.
Rob. Hello.
Oh, Retro
Tony P.
Rob.
Nids. Hello.
Welcome.
Mr. Cookie.
Cookie is on.
9 Steps of Boss Man. Who else we got here?
I'm not sure.
I think we've got
I
everyone
can't
now.
see from over there. That is fantastic, guys.
Who's that?
Welcome to episode 193. Got a huge episode this
Needle
time.
juice.
But we're actually trying to steer away from RC. Just
Are
a
we?
little bit. Well, the last 3 weeks I feel have been somewhat dominated.
Has been because we had some pretty big events
We've
going on.
had some
haven't we?
big events coming up.
Mm.
We've got a huge event tomorrow,
Mm.
which we can talk about now.
Yes.
May as well.
Mm.
Because we're going to be doing a live from the track tomorrow as well. So that will be like our RC section of live for the week.
Mm.
We are going to be beaming to you from the velodrome.
That's right.
Isn't it? The Coburg Velodrome, Charles Street in Coburg, here
From
in
4 p.m.
4 p.m. here in sunny Melbourne. And the sun will be shining.
It's going to be like 30, isn't it?
I think more.
Is it?
I think more.
31.
So we have been working on a plethora of cars, haven't we? Getting them all ready.
Are there 4 cars?
It could be. It could be 5 cars, 6 cars. Depends. We got
And
that.
then there's going to be all the other ones that turn up.
Yeah, we got the Octane,
Yeah.
the camera car. We got the X-Max doing stunts and flying kites, haven't we?
We have.
We're going to bring a plane. We're going to get a plane out.
Aren't we?
We'll see how that goes. A RC plane.
If anything, it's going to be memorable. You got to be there.
It's going to be a rocket car,
Yes.
the RS 1.0
Yes.
with the 5-turn motor in it and a
Yes.
whopping big pinion.
Whopping.
We got the HB GT8. That's going to be stomping out the heat. No, I think it's really good. I can see we've got watching our Hearns approved rocket scientist, Tony P, which is really good. He'll be there to help guide us, I think.
Help guide us?
Well, I don't know. Do something.
Mm.
We'll have to get him does he have like can we dress him in a lipo bag or something flameproof?
Well, just
Well,
connect a whole heap of.
I assume that he'll be the one ignite, like turning the switch, no?
Well, it could be. Yeah, probably.
Does this work? No, it's going to be really cool. So the rocket car, of course. Yeah, so get amongst it, guys. Coburg Velodrome. But we will be broadcasting from there. Join us from there. Come down, say good day. There could be 150. There could be 300 people tomorrow. It could be massive. Or there could be just us two.
I think it'll be more than just us two.
I reckon so.
Yeah.
So it's
They'll
going to
probably
be crazy.
yeah.
All right. What have I got in front of us?
This is car of the week, isn't it?
This
Where you got
is,
car of the week,
in fact, car of the week.
and it's a little bit different to.
What you might be thinking.
That's right. So it's a little bit tricky.
It's a little bit tricky. There's like a bit of a queue here, and I suppose what we need to know is the make, the model, and the weight. And the weight could be tricky because you don't know what's under the clear body shell, do you?
You don't, but you might be able to get some
could be a brick.
ideas as you have a closer look at some of the details.
Some of the details.
Mm.
What details?
Oh, there's details.
Is there?
Details
Okay.
will help.
I love details,
Don't
and
you?
I love doing this show. What have we got on this week, Beach? What's first? Cab off the rank.
First cab off the rank. Well, I'm just resetting some stuff, which I had set up here before, but I sort of lost. So there's a few things going on.
Yeah.
Now
the thing I've actually forgotten half of it, so
What do you mean you've
I'll
forgotten
need to
half of
do
it?
a quick run. So I might go after Station Master Will's bin.
Okay.
I might duck out while he's here
Yes.
because I forgot the boxes and stuff.
Boxes.
Oh, you know what I mean? Like-
yeah, I know what you mean.
I just have the thing.
So what's the thing happening now on the other side of the world. Nuremberg Toy Fair.
Toy Fair.
And that's where
That's
a lot
not
of new things.
It's not a patch on the Australian Toy Fair.
Not a patch.
Not a patch.
No.
Which is happening next week.
That's right.
The
But
Australian International Toy Fair here in Melbourne.
yeah, it's all happening,
Well,
isn't it?
We got Godhand spending time with us.
Yes.
We've got special guests from Dubai flying in to spend time with us. We've got lots of people.
Haven't we? Lots.
There'll be more than 2 there at Jeff's Shed.
That's right.
What are the Germans up to?
Well, that's where there's quite a few new releases announced. And I thought, let's have a look at what Tamir's got to offer us.
Okay.
Because they've got some new things.
What have they got? What do they
let's
bring?
see.
What are they bringing
Let
to
me
the
see if
table?
I can get my technology working here.
Yeah, well, we struggled with that earlier.
Yeah.
In Struggle Town.
All right, so where am I? I am over here.
Where are you?
All right, there we go. Let me just get my windows right. Here we go.
Got your windows right?
Okay, so there's a new announcement in 35th scale military miniatures kits.
What am I looking at?
It is a German Leopard 2 A7V. Latest version.
V for Victor.
The Leopard.
Is it V for Victor or B for... Why would they do Leopard tanks? Are they still used?
Yeah. Yeah, there's Leopard 2s. This is like top end.
New.
They're like Abrams level, but better looking and much later technology.
New.
Because Abrams, a lot of people don't know, were actually developed in the late 70s.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
All right, so here's another angle. So rear end.
You do love a good rear end.
I don't mind it. And it's going to come with a metal gun barrel. So these
What does that mean?
It means that normally when you build a tank kit, you've got 2 halves to the barrel. And when you glue them together...
No, not now.
No, that's now getting taken away.
She's been playing up again.
Yeah, like she always does. You got 2 halves that go together, and then you've got the join line. And when you sand it, it's very hard to get it perfectly round. So quite often it's difficult.
I usually just spin them up in the lathe quickly.
It's pretty hard to spin up the plastic in a lathe because sometimes you've got other bits hanging off it. So they spun these up in a lathe.
Oh, there you go. Well, it's not hard for them to do it. It's hard for me, but easy for them.
It's nice getting it in as an extra.
Is it?
It's already included. And there's the detail of it with the...
What are we looking at?
That's the turret. There's a turret there.
There you go. It's nice.
And the surface detail. So
What
you can
does that
see
mean?
the anti-slip pads there.
What does that do?
So they paint on this grippy paste. You know, it's a bit like the grip stuff you find on stairs and stuff. So when the soldiers or the mechanics are walking around there, they don't fall off and injure themselves. And all that detail is already molded in. You can get stuff to paint it on, but I mean, that's a bit of a hassle. But it's nice to have that. Really clean. You can see the photo etch grills across there.
Photo etch. One of your favorites.
Isn't it? What is this?
Is that a Opel?
Opel Cadet.
Cadet.
Yep, 1/10 radio control.
And that looks like a short wheel, but it looks like is it an MB chassis?
It's an MB. It is an MB. So we've got some different angles.
So as you know, guys, there's our Fiat in the background. So we did do the Fiat.
Yes.
Now in store, we've just got the new Alpha, and now they're building upon the range. So it's really good actually to see them not going backwards and forwards yet, like to MO3, MO5. You know what I mean? They usually have that transition period. So it's really nice if they can stick to one model because it makes spare parts
easier. Plus you can see the way they design the chassis. So it's various configurations, front wheel drive, rear wheel drive.
And your personal favorite?
Goddess.
Yeah.
Citroen DS. So it's coming out in the same chassis.
I could see you in that. That is
driving a real one?
Yeah.
Those things are massive.
It's very you.
I remember seeing them go around and then I couldn't work out why when they parked they like sat down.
Well,
they got pneumatic suspension.
Wouldn't you want to rest up?
Oh, probably. Depends how far I've been going. And look at that.
What's that?
That's a Fiat Abarth, but a more basic version.
What do you mean? MB?
It's still an MB.
Oh, that's radio control.
Yeah, but it's got a different...
It's got no engine.
No engine?
No engine hanging out the back.
Oh, hang on. That's 24 scale.
I was going to say, it looks like a model.
Doesn't it? So that's a rear release.
A re-re?
Okay, and this one?
A re-re of a classic.
So this Giulia Sprint, that's also a re-re. Beautiful kit.
Especially if you like Italians.
You all like Italians. Look at this. You'll like that.
Oof.
So this is a clear version of the 300 SL you love.
Why would they do a clear version?
So they've done a series of clear version cars in the past.
Have
did
they?
F50s, F40s, Formula 1 cars, but they haven't done them in a while.
Hmm.
So this is what they call clear view.
Clear view.
And they become very collectible.
How do you do that? Do they? How do you glue that? Wouldn't it like fog up a bit?
No, if you just use, you need to be careful.
Do you paint them?
Some people have painted half of them. So right down the center.
Couldn't you just paint it from the inside out like an RC car?
Wouldn't look right because the thickness of the clear,
Thickness.
it just looks like there's too much clear.
Oh,
Doesn't look right,
I like clear.
don't you?
Would look like it.
There you go. So a new set of 35th scale figurines as well. So
I
what Tamiya have done
Do
recently,
love your 135th.
don't I?
Never be happy.
Never love them. These have been re-sculpts of some of the earlier kits. So
Resculpts.
same poses, but much more accurate. Because these were first made in the 70s with this pose. And it seems to be a trend that Tamiya's doing.
They probably all have iPhones in their pocket now.
Well, they'll be using a lot of this 3D scanning technology on these.
Yep.
So you got different angles. We've got a big RC truck,
Nice
14
truck.
scale. So big Volvo coming out again.
There you go.
So there it is there again. There we go.
It's a Volvo.
Truck. And they're also doing the sidecar. So that's a very classical kit from the past.
Is it?
Fully retooled. And that's brand new.
The DAX?
A DAX. What do you know about the DAX? Are you wearing DAX today?
Limited.
Limited DAX.
Half DAX.
I like the helmet with the Tamiya symbols on it.
I think you should get that tattooed.
What?
On your head.
And then this is the final thing that we've got here at the moment.
What is it?
Radio Control Sherman tank. It's been re-released.
What scale is that?
That is 1/16 scale.
Oh, that's a big bugger.
Isn't it?
Big bugger tank.
Isn't it? But one of the exciting things that we just got in here is one of these.
Uh-oh.
What is it? I lost it. Oh, there it is.
I like the music.
It's here.
It's a Tamiya duck.
Isn't it?
Quack, quack. Good quackers.
Who's Quackers? You calling me Quackers?
I like the music. Hey, this one's sealed. You reckon we can open it later?
Yeah, we're cutting that open. Sure.
Let's cut it open. Crank plate.
Are you familiar with crank plates?
Yes.
What do you know about them?
Crack plate.
No, crank.
Oh, no, not it.
Oh, you got cracked.
Crack plate, yes.
Well, you've been throwing them on the ground when you've been dancing.
When I go to Greek weddings.
Right. Must go to a lot of them.
All the time.
All the time. Every weekend.
Well, I
You
wouldn't
just
say-
crash them.
I wouldn't say that, but at least fortnightly.
How good are they? How good are they?
They sort of waddle, don't they? They absolutely waddle.
Really?
Adjustable float so you can like trim it.
Hmm.
It's got a rudder, look.
Yeah,
The
so
wheel acts as a rudder. I wonder if we could radio control it.
I reckon we could.
They've got a lot of neck movement, haven't they?
They do.
Awful lot of neck
They do.
movement for a duck. Yep. And I want to say that this is an Australian exclusive.
You want to say that, and you'll be absolutely correct.
Am I? For
Yes.
once, an Australian exclusive at Hearns. We're the only ones in Australia with the walking and swimming duck from
Yep.
Tamiya.
And I reckon Tony Gray needs one of these to put onto a car body. Can you imagine that on one of those minis with its neck?
Yeah, well, we could just have it hanging out and doing the neck wobble thing as it's going around.
Is that what it's called? A neck wobble.
I'm not sure.
Neck wobble. Wait.
Gate. No, neck gate.
What do you mean?
Neck gate. We're
It's
gonna.
good, eh?
I'm not going to unbox it now,
No.
but we will,
will be
unbox
one.
it. We can do it now. Like not now, but we'll do it in like 5 minutes.
Oh,
10
will we?
minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. All right.
Yeah.
We'll put that over here then.
yeah, that's enough. That's enough models for the minute. Any guesses on the car
Oh, we did have some guesses.
before we have our special guest in?
Where is it? Lid says Yokomo Super Dogfighter unpainted, 2.4 kilos.
Ooh.
It's partially correct.
Partially correct.
So we've got to weigh it because we haven't got that yet.
I've got a feeling we get to do some train driving today. I could be wrong.
What do you got there? You got an insert. Is
It's close to hand.
it? It hasn't zeroed off. All right, let's have a look. No, 2.4 is way too heavy.
Way too heavy.
Way too heavy,
This is a thoroughbred race machine.
isn't it?
But we know that it's something like that. We'll just call it, like, we'll just make the last number 5.
Will we?
Yeah.
I'll forget anyway.
I
All right.
know.
All right, keep those guesses coming.
All right.
I reckon we should talk about something.
I reckon we should choose to talk about trains. And the only one person that's qualified to do that
There is only one person
is
qualified.
Station Master Will.
That's right.
Welcome,
That's right.
Station
G'day.
Master Will.
What's going on?
Hello.
Hello. How is everyone?
How
Yeah,
are you
good.
today, Station
I'm-
Master?
I'm excellent. It's Friday. It's the 2nd of the month.
Second.
Second. Because
Oh,
something always happens on the 1st of the month.
yes.
Yeah,
The,
Australian.
the calendar clicks over.
Ah,
It
that's
does,
right.
It does. But Australian
right.
Model Railway news came out this week. So if people want to find out everything that's going on,
Are you able to put a link on there, Beach?
I'm going to look for it
we're
right
going to have a
now.
little look. All
Yeah.
right. Oh,
So we're going to put the Australian.
Model Railway news
Yes.
is out today. Well,
Yep.
yesterday.
Yep. And who hosts that program?
I do.
Oh,
You do.
wow.
I do. So yeah, it came out yesterday. So it's got all the news updates and announcements that have happened for the month, and all the exhibitions have been announced as well for the year. Well, I'm sure there's still a few more to come out, but
And has it been a big?
hang
Month
on
in
one
trains.
sec. Please just-
Where is it?
Just the green one here.
What do you mean?
That's
Green.
it.
The January one?
That's it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Well, the recap is for January.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
All right, let me get that. Let me share that with everyone.
Beautiful. So yeah.
So what's the most exciting thing in rail this month?
This month was
Actually,
we've
let's-
seen the release of the Ixion MF and LF sheep and cattle wagons.
MF and LF.
MF and LF.
Can you tell me what that stands for?
Well, they don't really stand for much. They're just the codes that they used. That's that's really about it. They don't really correlate to what they would have.
So it's not like
No.
Lady. It's not like Lady Francis.
No, or Mr. Francis. I don't
Yes.
know. Yeah, no. It's just
What, Francis? What are you talking about?
I'm not
I've
sure.
missed all that.
yeah, that's okay. We can
Oh,
come
is
back
it?
to it.
It was
All
just,
right.
it was just
All
me
right.
asking redundant questions.
Yeah,
Redundant.
so these came out and they've been very popular. We've already sold out once, so now they're back.
This is a second shipment.
Yeah, how cool
Oh.
is this though?
There you go. I'm just putting the link up.
The forklift's coming in now.
Is it? How good is it?
The forklift's backing in now. Oh, I'm about to lose my
Back
fragile
up
little
the
mind.
Oh, what
truck.
do you got? Oh,
So
you
we-
can see the top view from there.
Oh, we got the top view here.
Yes,
Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here we
now
go.
since BJ broke the lens and the camera, we're
Yeah.
using a different system.
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. And we can get in really tight now.
Oh,
Here, I'll show-
how
I'll show-
tight
I'll
can we
show you.
get? Because
I'll
these
show
have
you.
got some fantastic
I'll show you.
detail.
I'll show you
on
some
them.
stuff.
Get in there.
Oh, you bring it down a bit lower.
Oh,
a bit lower, a bit lower.
There we
Bit
go.
lower.
Then what? Bang! Here we are.
Hang on, just hold it there and I'll focus it.
You should be a hand model.
My goodness.
How's that? Is that
Oh,
bang? Is that bang on?
Beautiful. Because now you can
That's
really
bang
see
on.
the detail.
It's crisp.
There we go. I'll probably put it around the right way for everyone at home so they can read about the
Look at that.
roller bearings.
Bang on.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Does it have roller bearings?
Well, the real ones do.
oh,
Unfortunately, these are a little bit small to have the roller bearings on them. But it's a representation. That's what matters.
accurate representation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Would it-
So, yeah. Well,
Would it be a game changer if they started using ball bearings on these?
yeah, it would.
Would it?
Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
Some manufacturers in the States have started to get into like all the axle parts move.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're a little bit behind just at the minute. But that's
Mm.
okay.
We're Australian.
Yeah, we'll just get it done.
Look at how fine those grates are.
So these have also got the doors off on one side
Right.
out of factory. So you can put sheep in there. Which is pretty
Why
neat.
would you put sheep in there?
Because they didn't always run empty. But then you get your little pack of doors here.
Oh, so it's like a
So you got to put it
That's a
together a
cattle
little
wagon.
bit. Yeah. Well, this one was for sheep and pigs.
sheep and pigs.
Sheep and pigs. So you get a little bit of glue and glaze. You just tack it on there, and
so you
away
stuff
go.
your animals in there and glue them shut.
Yeah. But this one was
Then
for
they
the,
can't come out.
this one was for the cows. So this is the MF. So little
How can you tell that's the cow one?
well, right here, MF.
MF stands for
Cows.
cow.
MF stands for cow. MF is the
But it is the same thing. The doors are off on this side. So if you do want to get some cows, like say the Woodland Scenics ones or anything like that,
You can put your own cow in there.
you can pop your own cow in there if you've got your own cow.
I'll make one out of macaroni.
Beautiful.
See, so it's only one layer. It's not
One
two-story.
layer?
It's not two-story apartment like the other one.
No, the cows are a little bit bigger than
Are
the
they?
sheep. Yeah.
Are they? Unless they're miniature
You could
cows.
use N-scale cows in there.
Oh, you can. It's your railway. You can put whatever you want.
No, baby cow.
So yeah,
You're
these
just
have
being
been
silly.
a fantastic release.
Yeah, they're nice.
A lot of people were really looking forward to them, and yeah, it's proofs out there. So these come in a single or a 3-pack.
FIFA.
3, yeah.
And does
lots
each-
of different options.
Does each carriage wagon,
Yeah.
each wagon have a different number, or
They do. So they are all numbered differently. So you've got the ones from when they were recoded from MM or LL in about the mid 50s and 60s,
Yeah,
around there.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, now.
Up to 1979 when they were recoded into a 4-letter code. So then you have another 2 packs of those, which are like the VSB-Ys.
That's
Just
good.
when they
That's
changed the
good
code.
because I only model in 80 to 83.
That's nice because that's where these fit in because they were
Right.
withdrawn from service in about 1986.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So that's banging your era. So a couple of
Definitely.
packs will come your way, I suppose.
Does a tape hold them?
The tape never hold them. No.
What hold them?
These things, you've got like your J classes also
yes.
from Ixon.
Hmm.
You've got your T classes from Powerline in both V line and VR, but more VR than V line.
We like VR.
We do. So yeah, they would have been seen on quite a number of either interstate freight services going to say Adelaide, and a lot around Victoria only. Because they were only on the broad gauge, which is Victorian network, and some South Australian.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Broad gauge.
Yeah,
That's the
so
only
these
gauge we're
got
travelling
around. Yeah, so they did see a lot of use in their time, and
You like it?
I very much like it. I got a pack of each, and I've been very happy. Yeah,
Have you used them? How do they handle?
very well. They roll incredibly well.
Do they?
Oh, smooth.
Yeah. Oh, very smooth.
Silky smooth?
Very, very. For something that is
Buttery.
also quite light, they've really made them roll quite well. So you could have a nice big long train, and even if you've got a locomotive that might not be the strongest, it'll still pull them along very, very well.
Just turn it up to 11.
Absolutely. So if you do want to see some footage of them on a layout, I did put it in the Australian Model Railway News.
No.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the link's there.
I whipped him out on the layout at the club, and we ran him around.
You were innovative. You were walking the path.
Gotta-
That is
oh,
fantastic.
Thank
You
you.
were lighting the way, Will James.
Sure.
So those are the triple packs over there,
Yeah,
are they?
so I did bring a couple of the triples down. So yeah, you get 3 in a box here. Beauty.
Oh,
Three
that's
in a
why they
box.
call them triple, because you get 3.
Yeah, hence the name. Look at that.
They make it
Hey, Mr.
easy.
Brett.
They make it easy for people like me, don't
Would
they?
you be able to push a little button on the camera up there?
Oh, I can. Oh, that's awkward.
Oh, is it?
There you go.
right.
Oh, he's taking a
you've
photo.
taken a picky. There we go. Auction that one off.
I wasn't even smiling.
There we go. So,
You caught me mid blink.
oh, that's all right. So yeah, that's the 3-pack there. So you get some different numbers, and
Are the doors off?
the doors are off on these as well, so it'll come with all your doors there to pop back on. And I did get a couple of extra doors in mind just in case you lose one. Yeah, so
Extra
I'd say
doors.
they've put a couple extra doors, at least in the LFs, not in the MFs, because they're quite a big door. But the door in these is small and a bit fiddly. But
How did the doors work on this? Were they sliding?
in real life, they slid.
Right.
Yeah. But in this, once the sheep are in there, away you go.
Right.
Or
okay.
pigs?
Or pigs, if you want to go down that route.
I suppose you could even put a duck in there.
You could put some ducks, like that Tamir duck.
No, that's too big.
Yeah, it is a
But
bit big. They could do a HO scale one.
How about very, very small giraffes?
N-scale
I
giraffe.
reckon you're cutting the roof off the but if you were to do that.
Oh, I reckon they'll be cutting something else off once I get through a tunnel.
That's fantastic. I
Yeah.
love that.
Really
I love
good.
it. I love it.
Yeah.
And these are Australian, like Australian company.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Absolutely.
You've done a really good
Are
job.
they from here in Melbourne?
No.
No?
They're actually based in New South Wales.
New South Wales.
Yeah.
Oh, we
so
can't blame them for everything.
I know, but at least they've come to the table on doing some of the better states stuff.
The
Here,
finest.
I agree.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
So
I love
that's been the big release for this month.
Yeah.
Or just gone. And have been quite popular. But we did get some more packs in, so it's been good. It's been good to see.
What's that thing over there?
Well, I brought this in as well because we got these in just towards the end of the year.
Right.
This is, well, we'll appease some of the people in New South Wales.
Ah,
Well, we
sharing
are,
is
we are
caring.
actually a national show.
Absolutely. So I couldn't just make it about just us.
Mhm.
So this is a New South Wales 48 class.
Mhm.
These are from Powerline. Came out a couple of years ago, but we did get some more back in stock, which is handy. These were used on both freight and passenger services, but did see a lot more use on freight. And they're still in service today. Not in this paint scheme, but in the 80s and 90s, they were using this, which is called Candy.
Candy?
Candy.
Candy. It's
Candy
like a
paint.
Redskin. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Am I still allowed to say Redskin?
Aren't they still called? Isn't?
No, they
Oh.
don't exist anymore, do they?
Oh,
That's all it
jeez.
is.
Oh.
Yeah, those things.
Oh no.
Showing your age.
Am I?
Okay.
Did you have them? What was that? Was that before your time?
No,
Oh, really?
I had Redskins.
Oh, did you?
You can get the little ones, the party packs.
What? Can you still get them?
No,
Oh.
Oh,
no.
I'm really
geez.
disappointed now.
Here we
Oh,
go.
what were we saying?
Right. So yeah, we
That's
got
a downer.
yeah, we got these in now. These are a sound equipped one.
Sound equipped.
Oh, I'd love to see it go.
So I did bring the track along.
Did you
Oh,
not?
Grab the
yeah.
track
Did you not?
You grab the track there. Yeah.
I'll grab the track. Go, you
So
go.
these are fitted with an ESU Locksound V5, which are quite a good decoder and
Did you bring the
speaker.
power plug?
Yeah, I brought that earlier.
Where's this go? This goes in here, doesn't it?
Copper in the back. Wonderful.
Let's stick it in there.
Yeah,
I reckon if you stick it in, there's no smoke. You're good.
yeah, that's a good start. Now we're using the NCE power cabs
Why did that just click in there?
because we got a new cable for it, so it's not.
It's good, isn't it? Makes a difference.
That's fantastic.
So we don't have to hold on to it anymore.
That's it. Got my
'Cause
hands
it's
free.
A bit rough with it.
Now you do have the red light on. Which
The
is
red
good.
light's on.
Red light's on.
There we go.
What's this? Where did this run? Sorry, I missed that bit.
That's all right. So these were used in New South Wales. They saw a lot of use on branch lines and mainline freight and some passenger stuff. You can still see them running today in both preservation and in mainline use, but they are not in that paint scheme anymore.
Oh, too red.
Bit too red. So dial her up there. Bang. Should be
I'll be.
Oh,
Fire her up. Kick on the back. There we go.
you're a bit close then. I was in the red.
There we go. Oh, we're going the wrong way.
There's no wrong way.
Oh, there is when you run out of track.
There's just forwards and backwards.
Oh, I've done it again. Pressing the wrong one.
We like using the emergency brakes.
There we go. Off we go.
It's a good runner.
Yeah.
You didn't even stall it.
So you can get the brake squeal there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
So turn the headlight on for you. Together.
Does the fan spin?
No,
Have you
that's
seen those ones
they're
with fitting
only in the
fans?
Bachmann. Well, yeah, I have. They're very nice. They're in the Bachmann DCC and Sound Deluxe models.
Deluxe.
I'm yet to see an Australian model with actively working fans in them. There's been a couple have loose fans.
Bit of
That's
effort, I
wonderful.
reckon. Get those tiny motors going.
Yeah. Look at that. So it sounds pretty good. It's nice and loud.
I'm sure that people at home, when they test that, when I deafened them with that, they would have thought there's a freight train coming through there.
Yeah, that's what you want. Have a go at that. So that's a bit of fun.
It's got some lights on it.
Yeah, it's got all its lights on it, so I should be able to set that there.
You just won't be able to see them on camera. That's
Oh,
all.
that's why it's So it's got the marker lights as well.
Oh, right.
I know that the people at home might not be able to see that one. It's got them there. So yeah, which is pretty neat.
I love that.
So we've got these in 4 different road numbers. So you can have a little fleet of them if you wanted. Should be pretty handy if you do New South Wales, or they did see a little bit of a run into Victoria at some point. So yeah,
So these are KD type couplings, are
they are KD couplers on there. They're genuines. So yeah, good reliable couplers. They're magnetic. So if you've got the uncouplers in your layout, they will uncouple, which is handy.
Marlon did show me that. They're the little things that you put on and you run over them
they? Yeah,
And,
and it disconnects.
and
Yeah.
they disconnect.
Yep.
They're
Handy thing.
your ramp
Did
up.
I break it?
No, I turned it off. I turned the sound down.
Oh, there you go. See, it's powered off.
Yeah.
Isn't that classy?
It's
That's
so
pretty good.
emotional, isn't it?
Emotional.
Yeah.
You get emotional.
They're just like, I don't know, they've really got that. The sound really adds a third dimension, doesn't
It
it?
absolutely
definitely.
does.
Or fourth
Yeah.
dimension, if you will.
I
It's
reckon
amazing
DCC is the way to go.
How loud is it? Like it's clear.
The clarity.
Hmm.
I can see
High
clearly.
fidelity.
No, they do a
that's
really
no-
good job.
Are you riding a train this weekend?
Am I riding a train? No, but there's a train running.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Oh, I thought you
Is
had
it
a
train-
ticket on it.
No.
Oh.
I was going to buy your joint.
Yeah.
Ah, you're going to
Ah.
hear it.
Sunday, the Tate's coming up. Coming up to
Okay.
Brighton Beach, baby. You on it?
No, I'm not on it. I've got a bit of work I've got to get done, so I'm
Really?
going to miss it. Yeah, but
Mm.
I will be at the Steam Rail Open Day.
Steam Rail. Who's running it? Steam Rail.
Steam Rail. You can also see that video on my YouTube.
Yeah.
So we did
Absolutely.
a little ad this week that also got released
Yeah.
for the Steam Rail Open Day because we're taking model trains this year,
Taking them to where?
taking them to the Newport Railway
This one?
workshops. Yeah, man.
And then what's happening?
Have a look at that. I did do a whole talk to camera bit on there and everything.
Did you?
Yeah, I had to do actual acting.
No.
Yeah,
Acting?
I do. I walk into a scene. That's amazing.
Do you?
Yeah, I'd help. Didn't have to shoot it on my own. So that was good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so proud.
But yeah,
That's
we've got
fantastic.
the open day coming up as well. So if you are interested in seeing the tape and going through it, it'll be there. And
I
yeah.
rode on it once, and it was probably enough.
oh, okay.
You
Are
did.
they going to have it at the train show again this year?
We hope so.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Nothing's set in stone just yet. There's going to be some announcements. We announced the dates for it, which
Did
is
you?
the first weekend in August.
Oh, good.
So we're locked in for the showgrounds, and yeah, we'll announce some things as it comes to light.
Are you going to have a layout?
Yeah, oh yeah.
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 I'm gonna have a layout. Yeah, you can see the layout at the Diamond Creek exhibition that's coming up.
No.
Yeah,
Shut the
we're
front
gonna.
gate.
Oh yeah, no, wide open.
Really?
Yeah, it's for everyone.
Is it a double? What's your
It's
layout?
the 009
Oh,
one. So
right.
it is Fremo 9. So it's modular
Free mode. What does that mean?
009. So pretty much we've set a bit of a standard, and that the end plates of the base board, so where it ends, the track finishes flush, and they've all got the same wiring connection. So I can build a little layout at home, and you could build a little layout at home. BJ could build a little layout at home, and it all just clips together.
Mine's
but it
not
always
gonna do.
changes. So yeah, because people are like, I don't have the room, or I want to build something, but I don't know what I'm doing, so I'll just start small. It means that you could learn all those things, and then come play trains on a large scale.
How many are you going to start off with?
Can you
I
plug?
think we've got about 6 modules built so
Wow.
far. So we will have it at the
I've got
Diamond
mine.
Creek
I
one.
can plug mine in.
Yeah. Plug it in, bit of a display.
Is it? I don't
Yeah.
think it plugs
Oh.
in. It's only tiny and a bit of a little phone.
Ah,
The one in the cabinet. Can you plug into that?
no, I can't plug into that one.
It's like
Yeah,
closed loop.
your corners are a bit tight.
Well, we'll make a adapter track, adapter module.
Ah,
And it'll be like a straight, so it continues on, but you've got your little layout just sitting there by itself.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Ah, see, you're excited now,
If
aren't you?
only we had XPS phone, and then
of
then I
course.
would be able to.
Did you bring any?
I didn't bring any here,
No,
Why
neither
not?
have I.
We've got a
I've
shop full of it.
seriously-
haven't we?
We've got a shop full of it.
We do have
modelling
a
phone.
lot
We
of
got
XPS
some-
How
phone.
good is it?
We got some really dense
It's good stuff.
foam, and it's locally
Industrial.
made.
Mm.
It's made here, down
Okay.
the road.
I know.
How good's that?
Industrial XPS foam. So if you need your modeling foam,
Absolutely. If you're building a diorama or a
what
layout,
length have we got? We've
We've
got,
got
like
1.2.
1.2.
Yeah,
Mm.
and
By what?
600.
Yes.
You
You
tell me there's
remembered.
gonna be
Very
a
good.
quiz.
1.2
Yeah,
by
yeah.
600.
And we have another one.
Yeah. Smaller one.
Yes.
Good.
600 by 300.
Oh, 600 by 300.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a bit smaller.
So it's nice and manageable if you're coming in on
That's
the
about
train or
this,
anything.
That's about the size of my one, I think. Isn't
yes.
Yeah.
And for anyone that's into radical planes, if they want to cut wing profiles,
Wing
then the
profiles?
bigger one,
Ah,
you'll be able to do some small aircraft.
it? Really?
yeah, neat.
I'll need that.
Yeah.
Right after tomorrow,
After
we're
tomorrow.
going to need
rocket
some new
car.
wings.
That's
Yeah.
right.
No, he's taking a plane out, which is guaranteed to hit one of the poles, I think.
Nice. Oh,
There's a good probability of
Is
that.
there?
Yeah. It's like you'll hear me yelling, don't go near the pole, and it sort of draws you in until we see it like
could be
smack
you
into
could
it.
be a spotter.
I will be a
What-
spotter.
what
I'll
do
be
you
the
say?
spotter yelling.
You say left hand down, right hand down. Like when you're back in a trailer.
Ah.
Turn right around.
That's fantastic. Well,
Yeah,
thank
so
you for
there's a
coming
bit
in,
going on.
James.
Yes.
and there's lots to look forward to.
I love talking trains with
all
Will
happening.
James.
That's cool.
It's fantastic. I'm well learned. Well, I'm better learned now than I was.
You are,
10
aren't you?
minutes ago.
Beauty.
That's right.
I know about
Beauty.
Exion. I know about.
Do you want to know what's also cool about this?
What?
Check this out. If I unplug this, I put on DC.
Is that a thing?
Oh yes.
I didn't think it was a thing.
I thought I'd better show you this. So this is a Locksound V5, so you can run them on DC.
Oh,
So the
So
sound
only-
still works. Yeah.
so only these particular chip.
Well, there are a few exceptions, but yeah. There you go.
Wow, okay.
What
No, I
the-
didn't know that.
What?
not know
Thought
that.
I'd leave you with a little treat,
Nice.
Yeah.
A nugget.
little nugget of
Nice.
little nugget of information.
So
Oh,
it's a DC.
So it's although it is DCC, and the recommendation is, if you want to get the most out of your investment, get a DCC throttle. But if you go around to your mate's place and they're a DC fan, and you still want to run your stuff, if you've got a Locksound V5 in your locomotive, pop it on the track, away you go.
that's amazing. Nice setup. Just throw it on
Yeah.
and just.
You don't get
Give it
any
power.
control over the horn or anything like that, but
No,
it
but
will,
it's driving.
it'll make it.
I did throttle up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's just running off the voltage because
Oh, there you go.
yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Nice.
There we
I
are.
like it. Okay.
Here we go.
Nuggets with Will James.
We're brothers
Yeah.
from different mothers.
Nuggets with Will James.
That's
Can't
fantastic.
wait. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you
And,
very much, Station Master.
All right. I'll
Beauties.
make that one fly away.
All right. Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
That is awesome.
Wow. Did not know. Did not know that at all.
Never.
Never ever.
Never, ever have I ever done that.
No. How shocked were you?
I'm replugging.
Are you replugging?
I'm double plugging.
It's back in.
Am I on?
You're on. Are we in the red? No, I
it's
think you're
working.
good. I think you're good. I think you're good.
Well, I'm a bit gobsmacked. That,
I am too.
that last thing blew my mind. I didn't know that you could do
Blew
that.
your mind.
That's
All right, what have we
fragile.
got? Let's try and catch up with some of these comments. Eh?
Are you catching up?
I think I am.
Are you catching up? I'll be
Turn
right
the
back.
turbine's on.
I'll be right back.
Who else is here? Oh. What have we got there? Oh, so Thunder Turbine's going to get at the train show. Very good. Did we get any more guesses on the car? Let me just scroll back here. It's pretty much the same. We still need some more details. So yes, it is a Super Dog Fighter. We don't have the weight yet. And we don't have... Oh, look at that.
What?
Nid said some carbon fiber goodies. But where are the carbon fiber goodies from?
Oh, car awake.
Yes. Oh, new comments. Got a 1500. 1500 is too heavy, isn't it?
1500 too heavy, I'm afraid.
1500 is too heavy.
Too heavy indeed.
Apparently, you're blaringly loud.
Well, that's usually the case.
I can't help that. It's just the way he is. All right. So car of the week is back.
I'm sorry if I'm blaringly loud.
All right, let's turn it down a little bit, eh?
I don't think I am,
How's that?
but
I cut you down by a couple of bits.
I think it was, when it's freehand, it is louder
Yeah, probably.
than the little rats.
Yes.
So I'm sorry about that, guys.
What have we got now? What do we want to look at? What are you checking out? You checking out what, the normal thing or something different?
You tell me.
Well, if we're looking over here,
I'm a little bit awkward, but
well, we're going to look at the duck or we're going to look at something else? We'll look at the duck later.
I nearly fell over. I thought you were going to say something else then. I thought
Well,
something else.
look, I've got another video to show when we're looking at the duck. But how about we look at this?
Oh, you're a bad man.
Why am I bad man?
You're a bad man.
Did I not show you this before? And you said, "Oh, look at that."
Oh.
So this is Innocentia,
I don't think she's innocent here at all.
and she's got one of those
Is she,
Marutu
is she
robots,
Is she Italian?
a Nosaru racing spec version.
She races. Otherwise, it could be awkward. Is she Italian?
I don't know, but let's look at from the top camera. All right, let's
ju-
get that.
let's jump
Let's get
right in
that.
there. I love the look at it.
Let's,
Oh,
is that focus?
she doesn't have a helmet on. That is
Helmet.
That is not the kind of device I'd want her to be riding
Helmets are not
Without-
compulsory.
without adequate protection.
Really?
She doesn't look protected.
Now, what is
at
she
all.
riding?
I'm not sure. Can you pull out a little bit?
No. Oh, I can fully.
Don't pull out all the way. Oh, so she's riding. What's this thing called?
It's a Nosferu. A Nosferu?
Right,
Right there.
Oh, Nosferu. Okay,
Nosferu.
Nosferu. She's having a good old time,
Isn't she?
and you can tell it's a
Yeah, even-
racetrack
she's even
because
winking.
there's curbs, or she might have got something in her eye. Oh,
Oh, because she hasn't got the
she's got,
tear offs.
she's got no protection.
Maybe she used all the tear offs because she was
I'm
going so
glad
fast.
that she's got sleeves on, so if she did fall off, like her knees and elbows look protected.
What about the other bits?
Yeah, her
Not so protected.
her shoulders out. She's got a bit of skin at the back. Is that skin or is that just skin-colored leathers?
That's-
Let's tip it over on her side.
yeah, these are the best.
Oh
bit, eh?
no, that's naked.
What's naked?
That's naked.
There's no naked there. It's just a lot of skin.
Well,
Show getting tight.
looks like her panties are showing. I'll be honest.
Hang on, let me just focus that.
I don't know that you really should. Probably soft focus is.
How's that? That's sort of softish. What are you looking at?
I'm not sure.
So
I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
So Innocentia is one of the classic frame arm girls.
Classic.
Yeah. So
What, she doesn't
different
look like she's
colours.
been around for years.
No, but
How old is she? She's at least 21, right?
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
of course. It has to be universally acceptable, right?
Right.
Okay, so she's got all the,
nice
the
shoes.
joints.
Nice shoes, by the way.
You like the
These
shoes?
look very safety. Is she armed? Is that
Well,
like
she's got a couple of arms.
no? But is that like a gun? What's that she's packing in her boots?
No, I don't think so. I don't think there's any weaponry there. What are
Has
you looking at now?
She lost
Yeah, you're looking at the back of a.
Has she lost her pants?
No, no. And then you've got a couple of bits here, which.
A couple of bits there hanging out.
So these holes are for a reason.
Yeah, where did I come from? Yeah.
I don't know, Vic.
Go on. Keep going. Tell me more about the useful holes.
I don't know if I can.
You have to now, because I'm completely broken.
Gotcha, so am I.
Uh,
Let me just compose myself. All right, let's
Okay.
get back to it. All right, take two.
All right.
So these are for accessories and also for.
Is that what you call them?
That's right. Or a stand.
Perch. Radio.
Come on, move along. We're on the road.
I'm looking at it. I'm clearly looking at the back of her legs. Here you go. Now tell me about a Nosferu.
Nosferu. So Nosferu is one of the Murrow Toys
You're gonna
robots.
have to zoom. Yeah, this thing.
What do you want me to do? Zoom out.
I'm not sure. So what does he do?
Well, he drives along. You can ride on him
Does he?
and race around. And then you can see how she's actually riding
Where'd the cat's ears come from?
from my Instagram.
Clearly. Look, she's winking again. Meow.
Well, that's right. So you can see the different poses. So
I can only see one pose for the
the
minute.
frame arm
but
girls have got really good joints. Very natural looking.
well, they're posable.
Fully posable. As you can see here.
Looks like they have to get into all sorts of positions. It's not very aerodynamic, but looks like she's having fun. What's this one? Oh, there she goes. Looks like she's tipping into
Yeah.
turn
look,
one at
look,
Phillip
she-
Island.
She's going really fast.
She's concentrating.
But the next bit is look at the transformation.
Oh, look here.
Look, high five.
Good job on the race. High five.
That's it. High five.
Oh,
So he all stretches out.
well, that's handy. Oh, look, and she's taking her protective sleeves off and boots.
That's right. So the boxes are quite large because there will be a lot of accessories in here. You got the different hands with different poses, different face plates,
That's a good pose.
isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
get out of the way.
Not sure what she's doing there. I'm surprised there's not a pose where she's
There's a different face plates.
surprised or shocked. Yeah.
And
Stickers.
this is by Kotobukiya.
So do you have to paint it, or is it a bit like a Bandai? Does it just clip together? Do you have
Just clicks together. You don't have to paint it.
no, not
All
much painting required.
pre-colored, but it does come with decals.
But you'd shade yours.
Wouldn't I?
You probably would. You'd do a bit of shading and
Of
a
course.
bit, to get those real textures going.
Of course. Have to.
Do you think she rides like that in the wet?
Probably not so aggressively. But you never know. She
Wonder
might
how
be a
much
bit
traction
crazy.
he's got.
Hmm?
It doesn't look very. So it looks like she'd slip straight off that.
Well, she's hanging on pretty tight at the moment.
I should hope so.
So there you go.
Classic BJ.
What do you mean?
It's just very typical you. Is it going to be your entrance for this year, 2024 Model Expo?
No, I have a different figure for that. Going with the Fiat.
I'm yet to be
The
convinced. I'm yet to be convinced.
Wait.
Oh,
What do you think of that? I think we need to recover. Let's look at a duck. I'll look at the duck. Before we get into the duck,
I love a good ducking.
Yeah. Let's look at this thing. Where was it?
Yeah. Look, I never thought that it would happen like this.
Coming out, that was showing.
I was always such a passionate kid, and I started rapping and turned my passion to verbal attack.
Where is it again? Nuremberg.
Nuremberg, Germany. Germany.
I don't know the music choice on this.
And I don't feed into the rumors y'all insinuate. I'm just ready to.
Why?
I don't know.
What music do you think penguins like?
I don't know, a bit of jazz.
Tay. Off with you.
All right, let's have a look at this duck.
I can do that because we're going to build this duck. You're going to build this duck. We're going to race it in the sink.
All right, open up.
Walking and swimming duck.
That's it. It's amphibious.
It is battery powered, right?
All right, so we've got some foam bits. That's for...
XPS foam. Oh, look, it's already pre-cut.
Yep.
So it's already die cut for you.
That's it. So we've got the tail section. So
it's a bit awkward being on white.
White on white.
Let me get blue matte.
There you go. How's that?
That's way better. Well, here, you do it. This is your thing.
There's not a lot of bits, are there?
You tell me through it. Walk me through it. Waddle me through it.
Like you said, here's the pre-cut bits. Okay, so there's the tail section.
And the tail section, from what I've seen, is adjustable. So you can change the keel, the flotation of the direction.
That's right.
The
so
duck.
you can force it to swim around in circles.
Drive
We've
it
also
crazy.
got the wheels here. So that adds flotation.
And it requires one AAA battery. Never
And then we
use
have the duck
rechargeable
itself.
batteries.
Never.
So it turns left, turns right, adjusting the roller in the float direction.
So you got the body there. Got the head. What's the head there? The neck with the bobbing.
Do you think you'll have
Can?
this ready for me for next weekend?
Next weekend? What's happening next weekend?
I have an adventure.
Have you? Yeah. Yeah, we'll have it ready.
I don't think the duck would be prime,
Wouldn't it?
much to my wife's disapproval.
Really?
Yep.
All right, so we've got that, and then we've got some grey mechanical parts.
Grey?
So grey would probably be like an ABS, I think. No, actually, this is
Survey-
PP, polypropylene.
Survey saver.
So this would be styrene, and this would be polypropylene. And then we've got some more little bits. So this is actually the motor. They call this a submarine motor.
Submarine motor.
So this motor design has been around for a long time. But it looks like it's been updated because all the gears look quite fresh looking. It's got a little tiny motor. So basically, you're building up the gearbox system, the propulsion system. And then we have some stickers. That's the beak and the eyes.
He's got beady little eyes, this duck, hasn't he?
Well, they look very natural, don't
He's
you?
shifty.
And then, of course, you got your little manual.
Well, it's more appropriate than the last model you showed us.
So that's showing you how to adjust the directions with the rudder tail, I guess, for the water. And then it'll have the little wheel for adjusting it for land, which it doesn't quite show here, does it? It's been here.
So there's two adjustments. There's land and there's water.
Oh,
So
that's right.
for land, you adjust the wheel,
The
and
wheel?
for water, you adjust the duck
The tail.
the tail feather.
That's it. How good is it? Everyone needs one of these, I think.
They should. And it's an Australian exclusive.
It is.
Hearns Hobbies is the only place in Australia where you can currently get the Tamiya duck.
That's correct.
It's going to be collectible.
Oh, for sure.
No?
Yes.
It'll be one of those things that you'll see in eBay in like 20 years' time. Like, what, $800? People go, oh, Tamiya never
800.
made that.
That's it.
You know, like the solar thing and stuff like that, no? Those things have gone crazy.
The solar radio control car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
If I remember correctly, I think that was $1,000 when they first released them. So that'll be mega money now.
Mega.
Mega. All right, what else are we going to look at? Shall I go to the next thing in my stash?
No,
Wait.
no, I want to.
Oh, what are you talking
I
about?
want you to have a look over there.
Where am I looking?
I forgot that thing.
Where am I looking?
Nuremberg.
Yeah.
Nuremberg. We talked about some latest Tamiya stuff.
Yeah, we looked at it. Oh,
Yeah, but have a look at some of the stuff.
we got some in the flesh.
This is the latest stuff here in Australia.
But this is what This actually. did it
This is a
confuse me?
racing
No.
version. Yeah,
So there's a 24 scale one we just looked at, right? Which is coming back out. This is a 10 scale one,
it's very Italian.
isn't it? It's even got Italian colours on it.
Yes, it's a racing car.
Mm.
And this is the MB01 chassis. So it's the same as the Abarth and the Opel and what else they showed? The Citroen. But this one is, in fact, the Alfa Romeo.
Mm.
Very cool.
Sprint, is it? Julia Sprint, is that what they call it?
Julia Sprint. So you can build it front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, front engine, rear engine, all sorts of stuff. And the other thing that came in this week, Beach,
Yeah, it is a bit special, isn't it?
this is very special. And I am a sucker for a Mercedes-Benz.
So CLK with a new chassis.
Yep. So it is the old, or not old, well, yeah, old TT01
Mhm.
body shell.
Mhm.
Well, that even dates back close to the TL,
Mm.
does it?
It does.
The TL01. So they put that on the TC01 chassis, and that chassis was previously used on the Formula E car.
That's correct.
And this is only the second kit they've done of that series,
Hmm.
is the best of my knowledge.
It's like a pretty sophisticated, quite scale-looking chassis,
I
isn't it?
love it. So it's got inboard shocks.
Hmm.
It's got,
Does it show there on the side?
you can shows it right here, sort of. Here you go. Look at that. Get that sort of focused up a bit. Oh, yeah. Don't take a photo. That's what I did. Shaft-driven four-wheel drive, and
inboard
have a
shocks
look
here.
at the inboard suspension. So really modern upper and lower A arms.
Really cool.
Cantilever or bell crank suspension, front and rear. It looks like it's got torsional sway bars mount here.
Mm.
Really, really cool. So really modern design. I can't say all new chassis because it was the first out on the Formula E, but this is the first time that they have put it in a touring car body.
That's correct.
So that is really cool.
I think it works really well because this has got a very low slung nose.
Yeah.
Mm.
Much like me.
What?
A low slung nose.
Really?
Yeah, why not? Who was famous for that? Mark Webber. No?
Mr. Weber,
Flipping it at Le Mans.
was it this version that you flipped?
Yeah. It was CLK GTR.
There you go. There you go.
Look,
What
I
about
love
here?
it so much. I've got one right here.
Tony P talking about the duck.
The
He
duck.
says there's already been duck racing in mini class many years ago.
Duck racing in mini class.
Yeah.
I never heard of such.
I mean, Cookie's got his Velo Speed. Hang on. He's saying that's his Velo car. I thought he said he's finished his Velo car. Hopefully he does finish his Velo car for tomorrow because that's the basis of it.
Well, that's his spare parts.
We'll bring it for you.
Yeah, we'll bring it for him. Spare part. No, there's not much on Cookie's car that's actually to me.
From that.
I don't think. We full carbonized that wide the chassis in. I think longer wheelbase made it awesome. That's
Looking
good.
forward to seeing that.
Okay, there's going to be some crazy
When he's
stuff.
not looking, we're going to stick a D-size rocket on it.
Why not?
So,
Shoot
oh,
it across the oval.
What are you looking at now?
That was awkward.
that was a bit of a bump, wasn't it?
Like a moon landing. What do you
What-
got over there?
Oh, you want to see? All right. We'll keep that for a bit later, eh? Oh, this is sort of in
Well, you know that I've already had a fit one.
step with the car you were talking about before.
What
Sort of in that sort of era, isn't it? Of that Alpha. This-
movie? I want to watch this movie for your eyes only, right? Because I've not seen not many James Bond.
It's one of those sort of more comical James Bonds from memory.
Is it
Yeah.
comical?
Yeah, like the action scenes, there's like funny bits happening and stuff.
Like Benny Hill?
Not that comical.
Does he get to work with old Miss Moneypenny in there? Do you know what I mean? Does he? Is that what it's for?
I don't know what you mean.
Because it looks like it's a picnic. Looks like there's a picnic scene involved.
Oh, is there?
I don't know.
You reckon there's lunch in the back?
I don't know if you call it lunch. Maybe in some languages.
So there we go, TCV, eh? So we've got a full set of James Bond themed vehicles, I'd say, because they're not all cars.
From Ravel.
Yeah,
What
So-
put that on, do you think?
I don't know. I don't know why, but it is a whole series of different vehicles that were used in different.
Because I think like
Movies.
2 years ago they did like a Top Gun thing, didn't they?
They did. Well, that was before the release of the Top Gun movie, which got delayed.
Oh.
Yeah. But there you go, 007.
007.
So obviously
Commonly
the
referred to as
DB5 is there as well. which is
Bond.
a- James.
Bond.
That's right. And there's also a space shuttle from Moonraker. And these are all starter sets. They come with all the glue and the paint.
Perfect for me.
Perfect for you.
Perfect for me.
All right, what else have we got?
A Panzer camper wagon.
That's brand spanking new too.
It is a Panzer. I only say that because it's the only tank that I know.
Panzer Camper Wagon, when it's shortened, becomes Panzer.
Well, of course it does.
Same
That can
meaning.
also become camphor.
So there's a Panzer 4. And it's a Panzer 4. Is it a G or an F?
It's a Panzer camper wagon
It's a G.
and motorcycle.
So Panzer 4s were, I think they were the most highly produced tank of World War II in very many different versions. This is one of the very late
What's
versions.
OSIF mean on the side?
That means version.
Oh, OSIF G early production.
Yeah. So as you get towards further along the alphabet, there's a later version. So it would have had A's, B's, C's. And they would have very small weaponry at the beginning
Why?
because technology in weapons increased throughout the war.
Okay.
And so they just upgunned them.
Upgun.
So that's one of the bigger guns, a 75mm gun. They shoehorned into it. They just
How do you
barely
know
fit
it's
inside
75mm gun?
because they use 75mm guns on Gs.
There you go.
I don't know why
G,
they picked
that's
G. It's like, oh, G, it's coming.
Gee, that's a big gun.
That's right. Like Panthers, the G was the latest version too.
Do they still use them now?
Yeah. Although you can still find these in the Middle East. They were using them.
Do they?
Yeah. Up until like a couple of decades ago. They were being used in Syria as well, I think.
Not sure.
But yeah, because they were just in the desert, like nothing happens to them. They're just sitting out there.
What do you mean?
Left from World War II. Apart from the really good ones, which I started using again. But there you go. And what they've done is they've included some figures. So it's a motorcycle crew, and this is the Eastern Front. So it's got different markings and different colors for the Eastern Front.
What does that refer to?
Eastern Front is fighting against Russia.
Fancy that.
You don't fancy that?
Fancy the Russians fighting.
Yeah. Well, the Germans got pretty far, and then they got bogged down. Winter came, and then they buggered them, and the Russians came along with a whole heap of tanks and just pretty much wiped them out. Wiped them out with numbers.
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 I'm a numbers man.
Aren't you? All right, so that's brand new. What else we got? Oh, this is brand spanking new too. This is the F-35 B version.
Did we have the A version last time?
We did, and they've sold incredibly well because they include markings for the Australian Air Force.
Is this all new?
All new.
All new.
All new. So the A was all new and the B is all new.
Did
'Cause
you build the A?
No, I didn't get a chance to do the A. I did the Phantom, which got released before that.
The Phantom.
Now, the difference between the A and the B version, the B is vertical takeoff. So a lot of
What
the
does
design
that
of it means it's like a Harrier. You can just sit there and just hover and then take off and also hover back landing. So this is like a replacement for the Harrier. So I think it was designed for the Marines, which had them on some ships and such. But it's basically for areas where you can't fit in a full runway. You can get close to the action and
So you can
provide
use
air support.
it. So you can use it at home.
You could if you had a big enough area for it to land in. Yeah.
You need a
So when
fair
you look
size.
at it-
You need a fair size backyard. I'm tipping.
Oh, wouldn't you? Let's see.
Where's it got a toilet seat?
Where's the toilet seat?
Oh, is that the reverse duct for the thrust?
Yes, yes. Let me just get that focus first before we go to the overhead.
So the induction happens from the top on vertical landing.
So this fully rotates around.
Yep.
And then
The
on
bucket.
That's it. And
Is it a
then
jet bucket?
and then with horizontal flight, regular flight, that spins around and provides thrust.
So what year
Normally.
was that done?
What do you mean? When did the aircraft come out?
Yeah. Is it from World War II?
No, it's modern. They're using them now.
Yeah.
Yep. So this is the latest stuff. So Australia just got the A versions because we basically wouldn't use this B version, but the US used the B version. So quite complicated stuff going on here. You might notice if you look up some YouTube and stuff, they have had issues with these because they are inherently unstable. So there have been quite a few crashes and such.
Well, at least you're not falling from far.
Right?
At least you're not falling from far.
Oh, you are if you're really high up.
But
So what have I got here?
Why would you be landing from high up?
Oh, so there's the Royal Air Force. And we've got an Italian Navy. And it comes with a stand as well.
For the Italians. So the
Yeah.
Italians get a stand?
Yep.
like it.
You like it?
I think I like it.
So it's something different, isn't it?
It's unique.
Quite an interesting looking aircraft. What else we got here? Who's that? That's another US scheme. But yeah, the shape is quite different. And so they tried to develop the two aircraft simultaneously, but I mean, they're very different. It looks slightly the same over the cockpit areas and such, but yeah.
Different
Aircraft altogether. Right. There you go. So I've got that. I've got one more little thing, but what are we going to say about that? We're going to weigh that?
Let's have a look.
Let's see what we've got in the comments.
Is anybody doing this? Because I've got something else to go and grab.
Have you?
So we had 1,500. 1,500 is too much.
What have we got here?
What have we got?
No, I haven't got. Oh, hang on. I think Thunder Turbine guessed something before.
Did he? What did he guess?
13 something. Where is he? I can't see it.
Well, 1,500 was too much.
1350.
1350 is too low.
Oh, it's too low. We've got low and high now.
Yeah.
So 1350 too low. 15 is too high.
Yeah.
Okay. But we haven't got any more details. Oh, hell. We've got an 1100. 1100 is too low.
Too low.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to put this up here.
I've got a 1400 now.
Oh, 1400 is also
too low.
A little bit too low.
Yeah. Oh, what do you got there?
Have a look at this. Now, I want to show you something. This is a Joy's Way slot car set.
And you're holding it with one hand.
With one hand. So it's not like flimsy crap.
Yeah.
Because how many times when you're a kid, you're trying to build slot car sets, you know, and it is falling apart as you're putting it together.
Well, there's our power, which is just hooked up to
the
USB.
And if you are lucky enough to visit us at Hearns Hobbies, you can come and have a test drive.
That's right.
Now, this is running from your computer USB.
Yep. Oh.
How cool is that? So it has a lap counter.
It does?
Yeah. Ah, my car.
Come on, baby.
We're going to race?
Yeah, I'll slow it down for you. Here we go.
Wow. Now the tyres are warmed up. I'm flying. Did you see that? Got a little bit sideways.
A little bit. Fully sideways.
So here we have, guys, the Joy's Way slot car set. And how cool is it? It is USB powered. I think we did a little bit of we didn't do an unboxing, did we?
Oh, we have. Oh, not on live though. Yeah, we've done a video. So
but have a look at
more
it.
Detail.
The cars have got LED lights. I'm not sure if we can put it in there. If I can.
How's that? There you go. You can see it from the front.
And it is USB powered, so it's really like safe and easy to use, isn't it? It's got just the standard. Comes with the USB wire that you can just plug into any phone. It's got the lap counter that you can see on the overhead, and it comes with 2 cars. And there's 3 sets available, isn't there?
There are. So there's different types of configuration of track, I guess.
This is definitely the smaller set that BJ's playing with. He loves the blue car. Oh, that was a good
Did you
move.
like that? I don't think anyone else saw that.
Wow. And how cool is it? I absolutely love this thing. It is quality. It really goes together and comes apart really nice. The other set's got wall rides. And the bigger set has got loop-de-loops in it, hasn't it?
It has.
So I
like full loops.
I absolutely love this thing. So if you're visiting Hearns, come in and have a test drive. No? They make the perfect present. Yeah, I love this thing. What scale is it? 1/43rd.
1/43rd.
1/43rd scale.
That. I'm winning.
It runs on USB, like I said, 5 volts. So it's safe and easy for kids to use. And you do have to regulate the throttle. You can't just hold it pinned.
You do.
So it is a bit crafty.
So it's a bit of practice to try to just squeeze it on the straights.
Squeeze it
back it off.
But really nice quality. These have been smashed about for 2 weeks now, haven't they? They go flying off the counter onto
look
the
at
floor.
The condition of the braids are still really good.
They're immaculate, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are really good. Get a little guide pin here. Go and have a good look.
Yeah, get in.
How many laps has it done? Thousands.
Yeah, it would be.
No? Beautiful car. can see the crown wheel, the brush motor.
Well, they've got magnets in the back too.
Yeah,
Magnet
magnets.
right there.
A bit of traction.
Hmm.
Really nice tires. Cool LED lights in the front. Really good little cars, aren't they? That's a great set. And you wouldn't believe how much they are. I was so surprised. No? They
they're
are
good value.
really, really good value. So if you know somebody, and like I said, they're really, I don't know any other slot car set that you can sort of just pick up and move.
No, that's
And
right.
yet it still comes apart and puts together quite easily if you do need to pack it away. Are you right?
I am now.
Here you go.
All right, thank you.
I just wanted to show you that.
Yeah, nice.
I was hoping to have the box, but I forgot to bring it in.
We have more guesses on the weight now.
What?
We got, what was it? $13.95. That's Sebzilla.
Sebzilla.
It's not $13.95, is it?
No.
It's higher. $14.25.
Oh,
It's higher, yeah?
Definitely higher.
Oh, look at that. Craig Jones and Dave White said $14.25 at exactly the same time.
Did they? They must have been the same wavelength.
So how about, well, $4.25 is too low. So these other ones are too low.
How about you show us your last thing and then we'll talk about that car.
Show what?
Oh,
Where to go?
Now.
Where to go?
Don't chicken out now. We've
Right.
already had ducks on. Don't give it to me. I'm not touching it.
That's my last thing. What's it called?
Let's unbox it.
It's American Lowrider Girl Volume 2.
Lowrider girl.
Mm.
What does that mean?
Well, lowrider, they'll be referring to the motorbike.
Her waist low?
So perhaps at
A
a
motorbike?
motorbike show, she might be like,
Lowrider. Isn't that a kind of car like that has airbag suspension that jumps up and down?
oh, is it?
Is it?
Well, could be. Oh, why would she be doing that?
Oh, well, she's a girl.
And it's
I don't
12
know.
scale. So 12 scale suits motorbikes perfectly.
Does it?
Yeah. Because you get a lot more choice in motorbikes than you do with cars. I don't think I've ever seen a lowrider car
It's on the
involved in
cover.
a 12 scale. Is
Look
it?
on the cover.
Oh. There you go.
See?
So you do know what you're talking about. Let me just
Oh,
unslide that. That's off,
that's going to be a pain to get back on.
isn't it?
Oh,
Oh.
careful. Don't rip into a box like that. You'll get in trouble. Just be gentle, mate. She's a lady.
So this is resin cast
Resin.
and
So you
hand
need
sculpted.
you need super glue.
You do need super glue. Very well packed.
Let's have a look.
What are you doing? You want to go on the overhead?
She looks happy. She's smiling all the time. Must be warm where she is.
Warm?
Well, she's not wearing a great deal.
Really?
Why don't they ever have these girls like with sunscreen or something on or something?
There you go.
Responsible. Oh, there's leg. Geez, that's a big leg. That's a
And here we go.
That's a thick leg, isn't it? That's meaty.
Is it?
You might want to put it. Oh, look, there's love. Is there love hearts in this? Oh, get out of town.
Are they?
Shut the front
Let
gate.
me
Look,
just-
get
What
out
are you
of the way.
doing?
Look. It's love hearts.
Is it?
That's love hearts. Packing.
It is too. Is that a bit special?
That's a lot special.
What are we looking at? Oh, okay. So here we go.
She's happy.
So quality of sculpt. Look for the face first. And this particular sculptor is very good with likenesses,
Well, it's classy
isn't it?
when you look at the face first.
Okay, so you see how the resin is cast really well too. You see here with the sprue joints. So I'm pretty sure that would be from a centrifugal mold. So they'll spin it up and forces the resin out. So you get very little air bubbles. One of the problems with resin is you can get a lot of air bubbles. You can see some of them just there. And that can be really painful because you need to open them up and fill them in. So the less you need to clean up, the easier it's going to be to build it. See how there's a little bit of a dag there, so you can join the end of the thumb to the wrist so the air bubble doesn't form.
In this day and age, I would have thought, and I might be wrong, that it'd be easy just to 3D print your stuff.
So a lot of these resin kits are 3D printed to make a prototype. But 3D printing still doesn't have the smooth finish.
Oh, really?
So quite often the 3D print will still be primed and sanded before they make a master for resin. Because resin is a lot easier to make multiples. 3D printing, you still have to wait hours for a plate to get filled up. But with this, you just pour, and you get multiples easier. So this will be cheaper in the long run than a 3D print.
Yep.
with less chances of what do you call it?
Failure.
Well, that's right, defects. So there you go. So that part's the torso and such, and then we have the legs, and we've got the
That's a big
strings,
leg.
yeah,
The what?
the bikini strings.
Why? Where are they?
They'll be like
Not on there.
where you'll be able to see in the photo, I think. See on the strap on the back there,
Oh, it's nice.
like so.
Oh,
Right
those
here.
things.
Yeah, and you see how fine they are.
Tassels.
I don't know if you call them tassels, but yeah.
Oh, strings.
So there we go.
Be unfortunate if it
There's
comes
not a lot of parts, but there's enough parts to make it look three-dimensional. And Hasegawa, you like the shoes?
They don't look very practical.
Don't they? Perhaps not for running anyway.
Did you say Hasegawa?
Hasegawa, yes.
Really?
So Hasegawa had started making this range, and remember that 24 scale Stratus we started building ages ago? They came with a
Yes.
little resin figure too, and that's something they've started doing. Occasionally adding them into a kit as a small scale, or you can get them separately like this.
Oh, that is fantastic.
Yeah, because traditionally these sort of kits in Japan, they're generally made by part-time sculptors, so they're quite expensive.
Mm.
And because they've managed to find a way of mass producing them, you get some really good figures for
And I
a
suppose
really good
they're
price.
quite cost effective, aren't they?
For sure. So there we go. So we've got a few of those available at the moment.
So if you want anything that's naked or scantily clad,
That's
BJ,
right.
BJ is your man.
I can fix you up.
Yeah?
Yep.
I just love that it comes in a love heart air pocket packet.
Do you like that?
Yeah,
Is that your favourite bit?
a little bit.
There we go. Let me
Yeah.
seal it back up.
That's a perfect present for Valentine's Day.
Isn't it? Is that what you're going to get me? No?
I'm not sure.
There you go. Thank you very much.
I wouldn't want to distract you from your Fiat anymore.
No, so I've got to do some structural things to the Fiat.
Well, it is a Fiat. I'm not surprised.
No,
gotta
that's part of the heritage, isn't
You
it?
got to cut the rust out straight in the chassis,
That's right.
even
That's
on the
right.
models.
Yeah, the chassis rails are
Fix
a
up
bit
all the
funky.
gaps.
That's right. What else we got?
That's it.
Is that it?
We can talk about this thing.
Let's have a close look at it. Where is it? So this is a Yokomo Super Dog Fighter
But not
re-release.
not-
So it's a brand new production
not just any.
because
Not just any.
this is a standard one out of the box.
Yes.
It's been built with the fiberglass chassis and the cutouts to
Well, of
represent.
course. That's what comes in the box.
This one is the same thing, but it's been enhanced with some extra bits.
Yes. So Unfair RC
Yes.
over there in Brenton, over there in WA, has been working on a carbon conversion kit,
That's
if
correct.
you will. So, like you said, the standard kit is in fact FRP, fiber reinforced plastic. But for that really classy shelf queen, or even runner for that matter,
Yes.
you can in fact have a carbon fiber upgrade kit.
So we've got carbon fiber main chassis,
Yes,
top plate,
Spine?
battery brace, spine,
shock towers.
shock towers, and a servo holder.
Yep. Now the optional parts on this one, sorry, I think the optional parts are the Ackerman plate. Okay, the Ackerman plate. So there's two kits. So that does away without the Z bend wire as per on this one. So have a look at your one. Have a look at that one first. Look at that Ackerman plate. Can you get right in there?
You want to get tight.
So if we're having a look here at the Ackerman plate, see here.
So there's a bearing in there as well.
There's a bearing. There's a screw.
Different to the Z bend of the original.
Yeah. So I'm just going to, so that is the carbon fiber one, and have a look at the Z bend one. Can you see that, Beej? Now, what the Z bend's going to do, like, yes, it's going to definitely be strong enough, but what that is going to do very quickly is A, get a lot of slop.
Yeah, this chops
And
open.
B, it's going to chop open because that wire is so thin, it's going to carve into the plastic and you're going to get more and more slop
Yes.
every time you run it. And already it's got a fair bit of slop.
Yeah.
Whereas this one here that's supported with bearings absolutely has little to no slop.
Yeah.
You know? So really nice. So not only does it look really cool, the Ackerman arm, but it's actually very functional and very practical, which is what I really like about it. The top deck is cool. That was a later addition from Yokomo themselves, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that's a very Masami shape
So that's
one,
a
isn't
very
it?
Masami shaped top deck. And I really like it. Looks really cool. And the chassis, and that is in matte carbon, which is very 2024, isn't it?
And gone without the cutouts for the subseas.
Yeah, because they realize that if you're probably using this chassis, you're probably using a lipo. You know, realistically. So, and that is available. I believe is going to be available in 2mm and 2.5.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And that is from Unfair RC. And he sold on the debut day. Unfair RC sold I think 12 kits, and 9 of those kits went international.
Yes.
So they're really cool. Look at the battery holder.
This one's got a very special sticker on it as well.
It does. It has a commemorative Willie Chang Panda Man sticker on it. Being Syrian's car.
Yes.
It's got the battery hold down as well. So that is a really practical upgrade for your 870C. Now, the reason that we're talking about 870Cs is not only the very fact that Unfair RC have produced these parts for it. This is actually a runner. Syrian's trying to encourage me to get this to the track and see how it performs. Not something that I'll be doing.
I'll do it.
So this is a runner. He's actually had it running around like inside or whatever. But yeah, so the second shipment.
Yes. Second shipment.
What can you tell me about the second shipment?
I think it could be here.
I got forklift in.
Yeah. While we were talking.
I got forklift in about half an hour ago.
Yeah.
The second shipment, and possibly the last ever shipment, I can't confirm nor deny that, the second and last shipment of Yokomo Super Dogfighter 870Cs is here. And I can tell you right now that it is over 50% sold already.
It is.
In excess.
It is. So if you missed out, get onto it. We will be processing shortly.
Yes. You can be bet that we probably missed today's mail, but they will be out getting the stamp licked and sent out around Australia from Monday. But if you are planning on coming in store and picking one up, yell out and we'll make sure that we can try and put one aside for you. Yeah?
Absolutely.
Because if you can wait till Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, I come in, I'm here to pick up a dogfighter, there's a good chance that they will be out by then.
That's right.
Isn't it?
That's absolutely correct.
So get amongst it. Check out the website. They will be up any day now, won't they?
They will.
So go ahead, buy them.
So straight after this, we're going to go look into it.
We're going to look into it. We're going to get it happening and get them available for everybody to buy.
Yes. All right, let's get into the weight on this.
Yep.
So I've got weights going up. So 1446.
Nope.
1475.
Yes.
1475. So Needle Juice has correctly answered.
1475. Now, that could or could not be wrong by like 3 grams, but our scales are probably... Did you know that this weighs 4 grams?
I do now.
Yes. Or 2 grams this time.
All right, there you go. You got it tared. That's close enough.
That's close.
That's 3 higher than we did before.
That's just a bit of temperature compensation.
That's it. There you go.
We had it.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
you saw it there for a second there.
You get the idea. 1475.
That's right.
And it's bloody light. So the cars that we race are about 1,700 grams these days.
Yeah.
And this is ready to run. So these older cars, there's not a lot to them, is there?
No.
Compared by the modern standards.
And that's what made this particular car so successful in its day, because of the simple gearbox.
Simple gearbox. It was robust enough, but did require a heck of a lot of servicing and maintenance to get the best out of it.
I didn't service mine very much.
But even, I love the way the hexes go into the drive shafts. Like no pins, no, how simple is that?
Super simple.
Even now we've got like a hex and a pin and stuff like that. That's just a flat thing with a grub screw and you're on. It's fantastic. Well, that is the
nice.
That is the 870C.
That is.
And this is the special workshop one from Unfair RC. So check him out if you want hot up parts for your 870C.
That's right.
This is Syrian's very own car, not painted yet. This is our one, clearly not completely finished yet.
So there's a special body getting done
I
for
think
that one.
we'll get stuck into it next week.
If we electronics into it.
Yeah, well, the electronics have to survive the velodrome.
Yes.
Yeah? Because that's currently...
So that's the big thing. So tomorrow is Velodrome Day from 4 p.m.
Velodrome
So,
Day.
Make sure you're there.
Coburg Velodrome.
So we're going to have a live stream from there as well.
Yep, 5 p.m.
Yep. So I'll get that scheduled shortly. So look
And
out for
we'll
that.
try and start it with the microphone working.
Yes.
We can't guarantee it,
Yes.
but we'll try.
Yes. Well, that's what we're going to aim for.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. That has been episode 193.
Has been. It's been an epic one again. There's going to be another one tomorrow, but it'll be
Absolutely.
all Velodrome focused.
Absolutely.
Right. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.